Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. Please subscribe and hit the bell icon. Finn fears there's something wrong with him and Bill and Liam celebrate Sheila's demise. Today on The Bold and the Beautiful, Steffi tries to help Finn, Liam and Bill discuss Sheila and Finn, and Thomas and Hope remember Rome. All products and services featured are independently chosen by editors. However, soaps.com may receive a commission on orders placed through its retail links, and the retailer may receive certain auditable data for accounting purposes. At the Cliff House, Finn tells Steffi, "I keep seeing her." She asks, "Who?" He replies, "Sheila," as he looks at the spot on the floor where she died and recalls the blood he put his hand in. He stammers that he knows it's not real, but it seems real. Steffi holds him and assures him it will be okay. At Il Giardino, Bill tells Liam that it will be a lot more enjoyable eating there now that Sheila is permanently out of commission and out of their lives. They fist bump. Talk turns to Steffi and Liam says she's partly relieved that Sheila's gone. On the other hand, she is the person who killed her. Bill thinks it was her only option and she was totally justified. Liam agrees, but Steffi has to live with having killed somebody. Self-defense or not. Bill soon learns that Finn abandoned Steffi in her time of need and rants. Liam says he's all messed up over his wife killing his birth mother. Bill snaps that his birth mother is a psycho. Liam says that according to Finn, it's complicated. Bill's glad to hear Liam gave him a piece of his mind. Liam says he got defensive because he thinks he's waiting in the wings. Bill asks, "Is that what you're doing, Liam?" Liam recaps that Finn's focus should be on Steffi. "If he can't do that, I can." At Thomas's place, Hope teases him about not making brownies for dessert. He asks if she remembers the dessert they had in Italy. She gasps, "You made panna cotta." He did. Hope thanks him and says all of this has been so sweet. Thomas says it reminds him of the wonderful time he'll never forget. Hope smiles, "I'll never forget it either." Hope wants to help with the dishes, but Thomas tells her absolutely not and they start making out. Thomas tells Hope he loves the way she smiles, and the way she makes him smile. He admits he's feeling guilty about not being there to help Steffi. Hope assures him he's been a great support to his sister. Thomas recaps that Steffi went through something terrible. She's traumatized right now and he wishes Finn could put his stuff aside. Hope clears her throat, Finn is struggling. Thomas begins to rebut, and then remembers that they're not supposed to be talking about this. Talk turns back to Rome. Hope wants to go back. Thomas says, "We should." Hope asks, "What exactly are you saying?" At the Cliff House, Steffi wants to know what's going on with Finn. He tells her that he could feel a presence while preparing the fire. He felt it again, and then he saw it. His mom was lying there, bloody. When Steffi came back and they were on the couch, he saw it again. This time she called out his name. Sheila was right there on the floor. "What's happening to me?" he asks. At Thomas's place, Hope would like nothing better than for him to whisk her away to Rome. She misses it. They go over the last trip and Thomas tells her he couldn't forget anything they shared in Rome. They kiss and flash back to being together in Italy. Hope says it's where all of this started for them. Thomas tells her, "Rome will always be with us." Hope agrees that the romance and spirit of Rome has never left them. Thomas says he remembers the Colosseum above all else. Hope recalls that's where she finally gave in and kissed him. They flash back to that moment. Thomas muses, "That's where our future began. The future that still awaits us." He fondles the ring on her necklace and they kiss. At Il Giardino, Bill tells Liam he's impressed that he told Steffi she can always count on him. He knows he will always love her and it's not just about Kelly. Liam confirms that his feelings for Steffi will never go away. She's part of him. At the Cliff House, Steffi tells Finn that Sheila is gone. This will take some time to process and make sense of it all. Steffi takes a call from Liam asking if everything is all right. She replies, "It will be," and lets him know she's with Finn right now. They'll talk later. With that, she hangs up. At Il Giardino, Liam tells Bill that something's off with Steffi and he has a feeling it has to do with Finn. Bill snarks about the good doctor finally finding his way back home. Liam says Sheila is dead. Finn needs to let her be dead. Not just for his sake, but for Steffi's house. Steffi assures Finn they will overcome this. Tell me you understand that, Finn. She reminds him he's smart and analytical. They should talk about this as facts. Sheila died. She died here in our home. He wasn't there but the flashes are taking him there. She's been taken to the morgue. Finn knows all of that. He's not confused, but he doesn't know what's going on with him. Steffi thinks it's stress. Finn apologizes, this isn't what she needs right now. Steffi shrugs, it's what I signed up for. She doesn't want to go through this alone. We will overcome this, okay? As long as they're together, they'll get through it. They embrace. Finn's palms sweated as he glanced around the crowded cafe. The clinking of cutlery against plates and the murmur of conversation blended into an indistinct hum in his ears. He fidgeted with his napkin, folding and unfolding it in his hands, unable to shake the feeling that something was dreadfully amiss. Each heartbeat thundered in his chest, a constant reminder of his escalating anxiety. His friends, Bill and Liam, sat across from him, engrossed in their banter. They appeared carefree, their laughter ringing out like tinkling bells. Finn envied their easy camaraderie, their effortless ability to navigate social interactions. Why couldn't he be like them? Why did he always feel like an outsider, perpetually on the brink of unraveling? Hey. Finn, you alright? Bill's voice broke through Finn's turbulent thoughts. Finn forced a smile, hoping it appeared convincing. Yeah, just a bit tired, I guess. Liam raised an eyebrow, his piercing blue eyes narrowing with suspicion. You seem more than just tired, mate. You've been awfully quiet tonight. Finn's throat felt dry, his words sticking like glue to his tongue. How could he possibly explain the turmoil churning inside him? The gnawing fear that he was different, broken even, haunted him like a specter. I don't know, Finn stammered, his voice barely above a whisper. I just feel off. Bill leaned forward, concern etched on his rugged features. What do you mean? Off? You're not getting sick, are you? Finn shook his head, a nervous tremor coursing through his limbs. No, it's not that. It's just, I don't know how to explain it. I feel like there's something wrong with me, like I don't belong here. Liam's brow furrowed in confusion. What are you talking about, Finn? You're one of us, always have been, but Finn couldn't shake the persistent doubt gnawing at his sanity. It whispered cruelly in his ear, reminding him of every awkward moment, every missed social cue, every inexplicable pang of unease. Maybe he wasn't like them at all. Maybe he was irreparably broken. The weight of his revelation hung heavy in the air, suffocating him with its intensity. Finn longed to flee, to escape the suffocating confines of his own mind. But where could he run when the source of his anguish resided within him? As the evening wore on, Finn's inner turmoil threatened to consume him whole. He picked at his food, his appetite non-existent. The laughter and chatter of the cafe patrons grated on his nerves, amplifying his sense of isolation. Meanwhile, across town, Bill and Liam found themselves in a decidedly more jubilant mood. They clinked their glasses together in a toast, celebrating a victory long overdue. Can you believe it, Liam? Bill exclaimed, a wide grin stretching across his face. Sheila's finally out of the picture for good, Liam chuckled. A mischievous glint in his eyes. About time, if you ask me. That woman was nothing but trouble. They raised their glasses again, savoring the sweet taste of triumph. For years, Sheila had been a thorn in their sides, a constant source of drama and discord. But now, with her demise, they were free from her toxic influence once and for all. Here's to new beginnings, Bill declared, his voice brimming with optimism. Liam nodded in agreement, a sense of liberation washing over him. No longer shackled by the chains of the past, they were free to forge their own path forward, unencumbered by Sheila's shadow. Back at the cafe, Finn's distress reached a fever pitch. His chest constricted with each labored breath. his mind a swirling vortex of anguish and despair. He felt as though he were teetering on the edge of a precipice, one wrong move away from plummeting into the abyss. Suddenly, a wave of dizziness washed over him, sending the room spinning. He gripped the edge of the table for support, his knuckles turning white with exertion. Panic seized him in its icy grip, rendering him powerless to resist. "Guys," Finn gasped, his voice barely audible over the din of the cafe. I need to get out of here." Bill and Liam exchanged worried glances, their concern palpable. Without hesitation, they rose from their seats, flanking Finn on either side. "Mate," Bill said soothingly, his hand resting reassuringly on Finn's shoulder. "Let's get you some fresh air." Together, they navigated the maze of tables and chairs, their progress slow and deliberate. Finn's legs felt like lead, his every step a Herculean effort. But with Bill and Liam by his side, he found the strength to press on. As they emerged into the cool night air, Finn took a deep, shuddering breath, his lungs burning with the effort. The hustle and bustle of the city faded into the background, replaced by a profound sense of stillness. "I'm sorry, guys," Finn murmured, his voice laced with shame. "I don't know what came over me." Bill squeezed Finn's shoulder affectionately, his expression softening with compassion. "It's okay, Finn. We're here for you, no matter what." Liam nodded in agreement, his eyes filled with understanding. "We've all been there, mate. You're not alone in this." Finn's heart swelled with gratitude, his fears momentarily forgotten in the warmth of his friend's embrace. In that fleeting moment of connection, he realized that he was not defined by his struggles, but by the strength of the bonds he shared with others. And somewhere, in a distant corner of the city, Bill and Liam raised their glasses once more, toasting to the enduring power of friendship in the face of adversity. For in each other, they found solace, support, and the unwavering promise of a brighter tomorrow.